an idyllic scene on the Great Hungarian Plain. For centuries, the Hortobágy National Park has experienced alternating periods of drought and flooding. This has created a plant and animal habitat that is unique in Europe. But it is changing.
I think 90% of our soda wetlands is gone, and maybe forever. And of course, because this gone, also the priority bird species declined. It's not so hardly, but I can say half of them already, half of the population size is gone.
More extreme heat waves and less rainfall are causing groundwater levels to drop and soil to dry out. In an era of climate change, age-old farming methods are taking a toll. Kilometres of connected ditches and canals divert water to cultivate the land. Zoltán and the LIFE project team are reversing this by removing the barriers and letting the water flow freely again.
We let the water stay in the area around 30 to 40 days longer. So it would be good for the agriculture too, because the amount of grass will be more. And also it helps a lot of bird species to nest here again or just use the area during their migration. And also the landscape would be more attractive for ecotourism. So also it would be good for the inhabitants nearby.
But the problem is not confined to Hortobágy. The Dry Rivers app lets users mark dry areas along rivers. In Hungary, several hundred locations have already been added to the map. Matthias at WWF says politicians now recognize the urgency.
I would say that the government has started to deal with the problem, and they by now have an understanding that the problem exists. This is a significant step forward compared to previous years. But whether these measures are sufficient is not clear at this point.
The growing drought is being felt across Europe, in some regions more than in others. While rivers in the west still flow year-round, the situation in some eastern areas is dire. But periods of drought are a problem everywhere.
Ja, ich glaube, die Realität überholt uns gerade, denn Europa wärmt sich stärker als jeder andere Kontinent. Wir hatten lange Dürren in den letzten Jahren. Das wird nicht weniger werden. Alle Projektionen deuten darauf hin, dass es eher noch mehr wird. Wir werden auch mehr Starkregenereignisse haben. Das heißt, die Problematik ist da.
Brussels has responded. The EU aims to tackle the problem with its water resilience strategy. The first step is to better protect the water cycle by stopping pollution and retaining groundwater for longer. The goal is smarter water use by modernizing infrastructure, reducing leaks in pipes, and using digital technologies to boost efficiency by 10% by 2030. Households and businesses will also be encouraged to conserve water while ensuring everyone has access to clean and affordable water. In 2 years' time, each EU member state will need to carry out its own evaluation of the measures taken. Hungary is optimistic that they can combat the effects of the drought.
So it can be turned back, but at the moment it's quite a big problem how we can get water. There is an answer, of course, just need money and time.
Besides time and money, tackling this mammoth task will require something else: the will to work together to find solutions to water scarcity, both locally and globally.